So fine, we are talking of order of adjectives, and this is in the context of writing skills, section B, wherein student writes articles, speeches, reports, letters, and he drafts advertisements, designs posters, etc. So in the last particular presentation video, I took you through order of adjectives, and mind you, I told you at the outset that this is not about position of adjectives, this is about order of adjectives. There is a difference, and I explained that. I plan to move further and end up all these series of videos by giving you a definite number, 2 or 3 mnemonics, which will help you understand, which will help you retain in mind, will help you learn the order of adjectives. That means, should you use more than one adjective, more than one type of adjective, that is, and adjectives are of different types: size, color, shape, personality, emotion, age. All right. Should you use more than one of these adjectives to describe a particular which order do you place these adjectives in? So in the last particular slide, we talked of a machine, and the adjectives that described it, that we used to describe, that could be used to describe it, were color, were shape, were its origin, were its purpose, and we zeroed in on the correct order. Alright, that is, in order to describe that particular washing machine, for example, I would definitely use shape first, thereafter color, thereafter material, thereafter origin and purpose. So I can say rectangular or cylindrical, white, Japanese washing machine, for example. Japanese washing machine. This is the way. Now consider. Now see, there are so many other examples. Let's take an exercise to begin with, and only then will we be able to understand the import of the order of adjectives. So for example, which of the first two options you think is right? An inquisitive brown dog or a brown inquisitive dog? Alright. Then which of the following two options are correct? An anxious pale girl or a pale anxious girl? Alright. Then fifth, if you could tick the right one in the 5th and 6th options, and so on and so forth. So many. Do you say the teacher says write round and big or big and round? By now I believe it's clear that size comes first and thereafter shape. So the teacher, when he or she objects to the handwriting, when the writing is not legible, advises you to write or suggests that you write big and round. So size comes first. Alright. Now you see, consider these particular situations. An inquisitive brown dog or a brown inquisitive dog. Now, inquisitive is an adjective of personality. An adjective of personality. Alright, inquisitive. Now, grammar says that an adjective of personality will come first will be placed first or will be placed before the adjective of color. So it is right, or it is correct to say an inquisitive brown dog rather than saying a brown inquisitive dog. Similarly, let's take a black kindly doctor, a kindly black doctor. Now again, kindly is an adjective of personality, and what we've learned is adjective of personality is placed before an adjective of color. So a kindly black doctor is correct. Now consider these two: a long patient queue or a patient long queue. Now patient is again an adjective of personality, emotion, and the grammar says adjective of personality or emotion comes before the adjective of general description. So it's correct. This time I got it wrong. It says to say a long patient queue is right, because adjective of emotion or personality will come after adjectives describing general characteristics. I repeat, adjectives of personality come only after adjectives of general description, but they come before adjectives of color. So it is correct for me to say a long patient queue. Similarly, a small suspicious officer or a suspicious small officer or a small suspicious officer. Obviously, a small suspicious